Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 13th of June 2023. Essence. Sweet children, while looking after your home and family, study this course. This is a college in which you become deities. You have to become gods and goddesses, brackets deities. Question: due to which of Shiv Baba's tasks has his greatness been remembered? Answer: Shiv Baba changes all the children who are not worth a penny to worth a pound. He changes them from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan, from impure to pure, and this is why his greatness has been remembered. If Shiv Baba were not to come, we children would be useless. The Father, the Lord of the poor, has come to liberate the poor Kumaris and mothers from servitude, and this is why the greatness of the Father is sung as the Lord of the poor. Song: Mother, O Mother, you are the bestower of fortune for all. Om Shanti. You children heard praise of your mother. In fact, everyone has a mother. This one is Jagadamba brackets world mother. You know whose praise this is. Such a big mela takes place for Jagadamba. No one knows who Jagadamba is. Human beings knows the biography of the Supreme Father, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar or Lakshmi and Narayan, who are the highest on high. You know that Jagadamba is Brahma Kumari Saraswati. Jagadamba doesn't really have as many arms as she has been portrayed with. They portray the goddesses with many arms. In fact, human beings only have 2 arms each. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is incorporeal. All human beings have 2 arms each. Even Lakshmi and Narayan of heaven have 2 arms. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar are in the subtle region. The 4-armed image is portrayed to indicate the family path. Mama and Baba are also shown in the subtle region. There are visions of Vishnu too. 2 arms are of Lakshmi and 2 of Narayan. It isn't that human beings have 4 arms. They have portrayed Vishnu with 4 arms. Simply to explain this, they show the goddesses with so many arms. They don't have that many. They have made many pictures of Saraswati, Kali, etc. In fact, there is no one like that. All of those ornaments belong to the path of devotion. You are no longer devotees. You are godfatherly students. You are studying. God comes and gives you devotees the fruit of your devotion. Devotees have blind faith. They keep images of everyone. They keep images of Sri Krishna, Lakshmi and Narayan, and also Rama and Sita. They also keep images of Guru Nanak, etc. It is like mango chutney. They don't know the occupation of anyone. They should know why they worship those beings. Who out of them is the highest on high? Narad has been remembered as the main jewel of the male devotees, and Meera is the main one of the female devotees. They have written a story about when Lakshmi gets married. However, marriage also takes place in the golden age. This is hell. All of these examples have been created. In fact, it is not a matter of just one. All males and females of this time are Draupadis or Duryodhans. Draupadis call out, "Oh God, save us from being stripped." In the picture they have portrayed God continuing to give her sari. It is said that he saved her from being stripped for 21 births. The Father has now come to protect all of you Draupadis. If you follow Srimad, you won't ever be stripped for 21 births. That is a completely voiceless world. Some ask, "Baba, will I be able to marry Lakshmi?" The Father says, "Look in the mirror of your heart to see whether you are worthy." At this time, all human beings have the 5 voices in them. The completely voiceless deities existed in Bharat. They are now completely voices. In the golden age, they have one child, and that too is through the power of yoga. They have a vision in advance, just as you have visions of how you will become princes and princesses. There are visions of princes and princesses all dancing together, and how you dance with Sri Krishna in the future. Baba has explained that there aren't any goddesses with so many arms. Lakshmi and Narayan have 2 arms each. They are said to be an incarnation of Vishnu, the Vishnu dynasty. They are also called Mahalakshmi or Narayan. They show a form of the 4-armed image in the Nar Narayan temple, brackets ordinary man who becomes Narayan. They also show an image of Mahalakshmi. Lakshmi would not be called Jagadamba. Lakshmi is not a Brahma Kumari. Brahma Kumaris exist here. Saraswati has also been remembered. Saraswati, the mouth-born creation of Brahma. Brahma Kumari Saraswati is called Jagadamba. You know that you are truly the mouth-born creation of Prajapita. One kind is the iron-aged Brahmins, and the other kind is you, confluence-aged Brahmins. Those Brahmins' progeny, born through a womb, take you on physical pilgrimages. You have become the mouth-born creation. You are those who take people on this spiritual pilgrimage. All of you Brahma's mouth-born creation change from human beings into deities. The main one among you is Mama, who is praised so much. She is the one who fulfills all the desires of heaven. You are her children too. Jagadamba teaches Raj Yoga, through which you become the masters of heaven for 21 births. This is why there is the praise of the Shiv Shakti army. Lakshmi is the empress and she has one son. Prajapita Brahma and Jagadamba have so many children. Jagadamba has 2 arms. In the same way, Lakshmi and Narayan also have 2 arms each. They have created a lot of confusion in the pictures. They show Narayan as dark blue and Lakshmi as fair. It cannot be that Narayan would be dark blue and that Lakshmi would be fair, or that Sri Krishna would be dark blue and Radhe fair. The Father sits here and explains, at this time all are ugly. When you were in heaven, you were pure and were therefore beautiful. Then by sitting on the pyre of lust, you become ugly. Sri Krishna is called the ugly and the beautiful one. He is beautiful in the golden and silver ages. And then, while taking 84 births, he becomes ugly by the end. The Sri Krishna soul continues to take rebirth. that same name doesn't remain all the time. At this time, that soul is in the Tamu Pradhan stage. Deities come at the beginning of the golden age. They are the ones who take 84 births. This is a cycle of 84 births. You children heard the praise of Mama. The praise of Mama is different from the praise of Lakshmi. Look at the type of pictures they have created. They show Kali with such a long tongue. There cannot be a human being like that. Even in the subtle region, there couldn't be a Kali like that. There are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar there. Vishnu is the dual form. You also saw Brahma and Saraswati in the subtle region. So where did the fearsome Kali come from? They show a very fearsome form of Kali. There couldn't be a Shakti like her who would commit violence. The father continues to explain every single thing to you. There are so many different types of picture. However, human beings are human beings. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar appear in the subtle region. Above them is the incorporeal world, where Shiva and the salagrams reside. There isn't anything else there. All the rest of the pictures are the paraphernalia of the path of devotion that doesn't exist in the golden and silver ages. Knowledge and devotion. Knowledge means the day and the devotion means the night. The day of Brahma is knowledge and the night of Brahma is devotion. The golden and silver ages are the day and the copper and iron ages are the night. It is now the extremely dark night. The day is now to come. The father says, my birth takes place at the confluence age. The end of the iron age is extremely dark, whereas the golden age is totally light. Only at the confluence age do I come to explain to you. There are so many pictures on the path of devotion. The main thing is that the purifier is Shiv Baba. At this time, all human beings are impure. This is the impure world. If Shiv Baba didn't come, everyone would be not worth a penny. It is the greatness of Shiv Baba that he makes impure ones pure. At this time, all are Tamu Pradhan and impure, all are unhappy. At first, pure souls come down and so they are Sato Pradhan. Then they have to go through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamu. It is the same for everything. A baby too is Sato Pradhan, and this is why it is said a child is equal to someone with knowledge of the Brahma element. They have to go through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. They have to go through the changes. They have to become Sato Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. The world was also Sato Pradhan and it is now Tamo Pradhan. The father can make it Sato Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. Because of not knowing the father, they continue to remember everyone. They continue to make so many pictures. In that too, they definitely have their own special deity. Similarly, Baba too had many pictures. The main one of them was of Sri Narayan. If someone belongs to the Sikh religion, then although he would have pictures of Shiva and Lakshmi and Narayan etc., he would remember Guru Nanak a lot more. God, the highest on high, is only one. His praise is also written. Satnam brackets name of truth, Karta Purush brackets one who does everything. Akal Murat brackets the immortal image. The golden age is the truth. It is the truth that is this cycle is the truth. You will definitely go around the cycle. The father sits here and explains all of this. On the path of devotion, they have a temple to the beautiful Sri Krishna, which is separate from the temple to the ugly Sri Krishna. In some places, they also have temples to Shiva. They also have temples to Lakshmi and Narayan. Even though they don't know their occupation, the Father comes and explains to you children the secrets of the beginning, middle and end of the world cycle. He makes you into spinners of the discus of self-realization and makes you the rulers of the globe. Although all of you are householders, you still study this course. Ask the old mothers where they are going and they will reply, we are going to God's college. God speaks, I make you into deities. God is teaching you and making you into gods and goddesses. However, it isn't that the golden age would be called the kingdom of gods and goddesses. No, that is the kingdom of the original eternal deities. And those from abroad speak of Lord Krishna. When Americans see those images of the deities, they would even pay 1 or 200,000 rupees for one of them. When they see ancient things, they are ready to pay even 100,000 rupees for them. Even then, those people don't give those images to them because they are ancient things. Old means a matter of 5,000 years. The most ancient are the images of the deities. They make so many images on the path of devotion. When the path of devotion begins, they build the Somanath temple. The Father explains the people of Bharat were so wealthy. Bharat has now become hell. It has become a complete beggar and poverty stricken. The history of such a Bharat has to repeat. You children know the whole unlimited history and geography. The deities in the golden age will not know it. This knowledge disappears. No one there is impure that this knowledge would have to be given. This knowledge disappears. So where did the Gita come from? All of those scriptures that have been created belong to the path of devotion. New knowledge is needed for the new world. Was there knowledge of Islam? When Abraham came, he established the religion of Islam and gave knowledge. That was something new, was it not? Here there are many false allegations made in the Gita, the Ramayana, the Bhagavad, etc. The Father says the number one defamation is of me. You call me omnipresent. When such defamation takes place and the residents of Bharat become greatly unhappy, it is then that I come. At this time all are impure. I alone come to make everyone and the whole world pure. This is why I inspire the destruction of the old world and the establishment of the pure world. Forget this old world. Man Mana Bhav. Remember the Father and the inheritance. You study this Raj Yoga and become deities. This is a godfatherly university in which you study Raj Yoga. This is such a big college and hospital, but you don't receive 3 feet of land. The Father says, I am making you into the masters of the whole world. This is a hospital cum university. Health is received from a hospital and wealth is received through a university. The Father says, I have come to teach you, but you don't have 3 feet of land. I am the Lord of the poor. Kumaris and mothers are completely poor. They don't have anything in their hands. Sons receive an inheritance from their father. In fact, the wife is said to be a half partner. In Bharat, they say to a Hindu wife, your husband is your guru and your God. He is your everything. However, he shouldn't be said to be a half partner. I am the guru and God and you are the servant. The Father comes and liberates you from servitude. First is Lakshmi and then Narayan. अच्छा, To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. Number 1. Go on this spiritual pilgrimage and also take others. Keep the knowledge of the world cycle in your intellect and become a spinner of the discus of self-realization. Number 2. In order to become a deity, forget this old world and remember the Father and the inheritance. Study and teach others this new knowledge. Blessing. May you be a humble instrument by closing the door to the consciousness of I and thereby bid farewell to Maya. While doing service, if any server has the thought I did this, then that consciousness of mine means to throw water on everything, brackets cancel, you have done so far. True servers never forget the Father, brackets Karavanhar, who does everything, that he makes us do everything as instruments. Where there is the consciousness of being an instrument, there will automatically be humility. If I am an instrument and I have humility, Maya cannot come. Close the door to the consciousness of I and Maya will bid you farewell. Slogan. The speciality of holy swans is cleanliness, and their service is to be clean and to make everyone clean. Slogan. The speciality of holy swans is cleanliness, and their service is to be clean and to make everyone clean. Om Shanti.